It will not be necessary for Master Merrick to get involved, because I will end everything here. Hey everyone, it's CurlyHairedHero, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! 7 Trials to Glory. We're in some part of the survival tournament here. It says round 4, whatever, numbers don't actually matter. And we're actually... I was going to try and do some sort of goat control deck. Goat control being you use a combo of Scapegoat, Metamorphosis, and Thousand Eyes Restrict to just completely control the game. However, there is no Scapegoat in this game, which is kind of odd because I feel like it was available in like Eternal Duelist Soul, but for some reason Scapegoat is not in this game, which is kind of lame. So instead, we're just going to go ahead and do a Yata lock. Yata lock, for those unaware, is probably the single-handedly strongest... Oh, that's not great. Let's get rid of that. Single-handedly one of the strongest, I guess, decks or playstyles, however you want to call it, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just for the fact of how it works. I just realized I only have 1,600 life points. Okay, I forgot about that. Let's go ahead and, what do I have in my graveyard? Just Yata and some other cards. So mainly revolves around this card, Yata Grassi, who for the most part doesn't really do much. It's a spirit monster, but its effect is that when it attacks your opponent directly, no, not directly, when it inflicts battle damage, sorry, I'll be attacking directly, but when it inflicts battle damage to your opponent's life points, they skip their next draw phase. So if I damage my opponent with this bird, they just cannot draw any cards. So the plan is to combo that with Chaos Emperor Dragon, who just wipes the entire field in hand, to the point where neither of us have anything. But if I happen to have a Sangan or Witch of the Black Forest on the field, then I can search add Yata Grassi to my hand, and then just go to town with that, locking my opponent out from drawing any cards. And if they can't draw any cards, they literally can't do anything, and I'm just going to whittle them down with my 200 life points, my 200 attacking bird. This is kind of bad because I already have one in the graveyard and one in hand, so I kind of need to really get a Yata to stay in the deck, otherwise we're going to be in a bit of a tough spot. I might be able to still clinch this just because this deck is a little broken, because you can see I have like multiple copies of everything, but could really use a painful choice or something like that. Let's see what my opponent's going to play. They're actually going to play their own Orgeki, which kind of sucks. Kind of want that Magician to go off, but that's okay. Let's see what we get. Ooh, we're going to get the Black Luster Soldier Envy of the Beginning, but I don't have any dark monsters because I just cannot seem to find any of my freaking Sangans or Witch of the Black Forest this time around, so we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Thankfully, we do have these swords. Who would have thought that I'd be playing the Yata lock and I'd kind of be behind on cards, not be able to do too much. I might even have to, like, next turn discard my, there we go, we got something at least. And do I have a Dark Hole to maybe combo that with? Okay, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and throw down this Sangan. They're going to activate Torrential Tribute, which actually saves me the trouble. Torrential Tribute is going to destroy all monsters on the field, which is going to allow me to just go ahead and add in this Witch of the Black Forest to my hand here, and then we can kind of already just go to town. So let's go ahead and special summon. Oh boy. I'm actually not going to be able to use the... Ugh. I'm going to have to start this over, actually, but it's fine. So we're going to go ahead and use the Yata lock here by playing Chaos Emperor Dragon. And then we're going to actually... Ooh, actually we don't have... We already summoned this turn, right? So that's quite alright. Let's go ahead and just end our turn. I'm going to have to start this over anyways, because I don't have enough life points to effectively do anything next time, because I'm just gonna have 0 life points, or I'm gonna have not enough life points, I should say more accurately, to be able to pull off this effect. So he possibly has something. Let's go ahead and just activate this effect here. So we're gonna pay 1,000 life points, which means that we're not gonna have any more life points after this next duel to actually be able to use this effect. But let's go ahead and get ourselves a Witch of the Black Forest here. Shit, that's not what I wanted to do. God damn it. Okay, we're back. We're up against Odeon again. I had to go through this rival tournament again to make sure I have enough life points to actually get through it with this deck. So we're gonna go ahead and activate Pot of Greed here and get blocked by Magic Jammer. Alrighty then. Off to a great fucking start with that one. That's alright, because we've got this Painful Choice. A little did you know I was just baiting him. So what I want to do with Painful Choice here is I want to get rid of... where the heck is it? I want to get rid of my Painful Choices. Because I know pretty much for a fact the computer is not going to want me to have that in the hand, so I'm not going to select it. But once I use Painful Choice once, I don't really need to use it again. So let's get rid of Blackluster Soldier, because there's a chance they'll add that. And they tend to like be smart about it and not let you have a light and a dark in the graveyard. So we're going to go ahead and pick Magician of Fate there. And then finally this Witch, which they're probably going to end up giving me. Ooh, they're actually going to give me Magician of Fate. Never mind, they're kind of dumb. Now I have a light and a dark in the graveyard. Let's go ahead and activate this Graceful Charity here. Going to draw a bunch of cards. So we can actually get rid of this because we don't really need it. Let's get rid of this. We're gonna slap down his Royal Decree because this is Odeon, so he does have a bunch of trap cards. And then let's go ahead and set this card, and then use this Monster Reborn here to bring back one of the Witches of the Black Forest that I have in the graveyard in attack mode here. Who is going to then get destroyed? Figured as much. But that's going to allow me to search here. So let's go ahead and get a Sanguine that we can use later on. So now my graveyard's set. All I really need is to get Chaos Emperor. I'm actually just going to set a couple of cards. That is A-okay with me. We're going to get a Monster Reborn here. So let's go ahead and fire that off actually. And I'm going to get Witch of the Black Forest yet again. And we're going to go ahead and set that. Alright. Which is going to cause a Ring of Destruction. Oh, don't like that. That's okay. I'm probably just going to end up having to like start this whole tournament over every single time I do it. Just because of the fact that my opponent's going to keep using Ring of Destruction. Because just about every single one of these guys has Ring of Destruction, which is really obnoxious. But we're just going to go ahead and throw down Sanguine and end our turn here. Whittling down our deck a little bit more. We got another copy Yata. That's not great. Let's go ahead and end our turn here. We need this Sanguine in hand. They're going to tribute to summon the Summoned Skull. And then flip up a Mask of Darkness. Ugh, what a pain in the ass to bring back this Ring of Destruction. Cool. So I'm actually going to go ahead and use this Mirror Force here. Destroy our monsters. And then on my turn, I'm just going to activate Royal Decree. So we don't have to deal with any of this bullshit. So let's go ahead and activate Royal Decree here. Trap cards cannot do jack shit right now. So we're going to go ahead and freely activate Pot of Greed here. Draw 2 cards. And we're going to lose again. Are you kidding me with this shit? Oh my god. We have another copy of Yata in the graveyard, don't we? Oh lord. How is it that the strongest deck in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Presumably, at least up until this point, is just getting trashed by itself? It can't even beat someone else. No one can beat it. It can just beat itself. Oh my god. Okay, so we're finally in a good spot here after using Magician of Faith a couple of times. We can actually go ahead and summon. We should be fine. I don't think they can activate anything. We actually even have enough life points to do this, so we're going to remove Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, as well as the Sanguine that I have in the graveyard in order to summon Chaos Emperor Dragon. Then I'll go ahead and summon Witch of the Black Forest here, and without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and activate Chaos Emperor Dragon's Envoy of the End effect here to get rid of fucking everything. By paying 1,000 life points, inflicting 300 life points to my opponent for each card sent to the graveyard that was on the field or in our hands. Then I'll use Witch of the Black Forest's effect to add Yata to my hand here. Opponent's going to draw a card, which they're going to set, which is A-OK-O-Day. I'm going to actually activate Pot of Greed here. Okay. And then let's go ahead and activate Pot of Greed here. Draw even some more cards. I was hoping for something to destroy that. But then we're just going to go ahead and throw down Yata here. There's no trap hole or anything that can stop that. They can try and do a Mirror Force, I guess, if that's what they top deck. Oof, it's actually going to be Fairy Box. But I guess it didn't go through. So they're actually not going to be able to draw cards next turn. I didn't even see them flip a coin, which is kind of weird. So they're going to skip the draw phase. They're going to pay 500 life points for their Fairy Box here. And then I'm going to go ahead and just go to my turn here. I got another Yata. Let's go ahead and just activate Monster Reborn here. Try and speed this up a little bit. We've got a lot of cards to choose from. Oh, we can actually even bring back Chaos Emperor. Hello. Welcome back, buddy. Go ahead and hit the field with your presence here. And then let's go ahead and once again throw down Yata. Let's see if we can go ahead and swing in with 200 here. Firebox is going to activate. Oh, they're actually going to use the effect this time. There we go. It is going to be false, so they're going to take Yata attack, which is all the one that matters. So even if they manage to get the Fairy Box off of this, which they do, reducing his attack to 0, that doesn't matter because they still can't draw any cards. And they're just going to pay their 500 life points here to try and stay alive with their Fairy Box. There's a very good chance that the Fairy Box will trigger. So let's actually go ahead and activate this Graceful Charity here. Bingo. So we're going to go ahead and discard this Sangan as well as... not Imperial Order. Let's get rid of Regeki. And let's go ahead and special summon another Chaos Emperor Dragon by removing, not Witch, but Magician of Fate and Witch of Black Forest. There we go. Throw down another Chaos Emperor Dragon, as well as our good friend Yata here. So now they'll have to, at the very least, dodge Yata attack to be able to draw a card next turn, which is not the case, so they're not going to be able to draw a card. However, in addition to that, they're going to have to dodge 2 Chaos Emperor Dragons attacks here, which if they can, that's great and all, but they're still not going to be able to draw cards, so they're going to be put in the same exact spot that they were last turn. Go ahead and see if Fairy Box comes in clutch again. Are you joshing me? Okay. So we're going to go ahead here and end our turn. Odeon is fucking fighting it. He does not want to give in, but he's actually going to get rid of the Fairy Box here. Okay, well, could have kept trying to use it, but that's kind of an odd play. So let's just go ahead and just end this. I think I can probably just use Chaos Emperor's effect. So that's what? This is 3, 6, 9, 12, 18, 21. Ooh, he would have had 100 life points left. That would have fucking sucked. Let's just go to battle here and just sink in these 3,000 with this Chaos Emperor Dragon to win the duel here. Are the divine powers punishing me? You're gonna easily take down Odeon. First try, didn't have to do any mulligans or anything of the sort. Oh god, that was dumb. Take care of yourself.